Hey, it's a Humble Collector here. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the two-panel death card of Georg Haslberger. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So going from the top here, we have a nice photo of Georg, and then moving down. For Christian prayer in memory of the virtuous youth Georg Haslberger, soldier in the 1st Machine Gun Company of the 18th Bavarian Reserve Infantry Regiment, bearer of the Bavarian Military Merit Cross 2nd Class, who died on April 24th, 1918, after 27 months in combat as a result of illness in the hospital in Buch at the age of 26. So this is a World War I card. We haven't done one in a while, so it's always nice to kind of mix things up a little bit. And unfortunately, I couldn't find any specific records on Georg. Luckily, the information on his card does give us a pretty good place to start. Now, given that we know that he was in combat for 27 months, if we back that off from his date of death, which is April of 1918, we can presume that he's been fighting in the First World War since around January of 1916. Now, his unit, the 18th Bavarian Reserve Infantry Regiment, was part of the 8th Bavarian Reserve Division, and as such, he would have seen fighting along the Somme in 1916 before being transferred to Romania, where it took part in that campaign. The unit then fought in Galicia before transferring to Belgium in October of 1917, and at some point in late 1917, I couldn't find an exact date, the regiment was transferred to the Bavarian Ersatz Division, replacing the 28th Ersatz Regiment, Ersatz being replacement. They were stationed in the Verdun sector at the time of Georg's death, and given the fact that he does die of an illness at the end of the war, it's possible that this might be an early death to influenza or the Spanish flu, but it's impossible to tell, unfortunately, without more information. I mean, the trenches were a cesspool of disease. There's all kinds of other things that he could have gotten as well. But given the 1918 time frame, it's definitely a possibility. Now, moving to the bottom of the card here. Ah, in your youth, death laid you in the grave. From the wreath of our love, the most beautiful blossom fell. And moving back here is probably one of the most impressive parts of this card is this beautiful full-color backing. So those of you who have been watching my videos for a while or have watched a lot of my videos know that death cards are generally black and white. Very rarely you will have a colored plate on them somewhere that maybe has like 2 or 3 different colors. This is stunning. This is an actual, like, honest to goodness, full color print. Very rare to find and very expensive during World War I. So it's clear that, you know, Georg's family had the money and they were willing to spend it to give him a really special card. And it's really not something you see often at all. I only have a handful of full color cards in my collection. And moving to the very bottom here, I myself will be your exceedingly great reward. So yeah, overall, pretty interesting card, particularly with that back plate. And it's nice that I did find a pretty good resource for researching World War I German units that basically just has them listed out by division. I can link that down below in case anybody else is doing any World War I research. I found it very helpful for doing these World War I cards. As you know, I don't collect World War I cards as much as I collect World War II, but I am getting to the point in my backlog where I have a large collection of World War I medics that's going to be coming up in probably the next couple years. And there's going to be a lot of them, so I'm going to try to break them up, but we should be seeing more World War I cards leading into the new year here. So yeah, overall, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you. Thank you all for watching. Happy collecting, and I will see you all again very soon.